Howdy folks, it's Donal McCarthy here bringing you our update in December. It's the Christmas special. What you didn't see was we just had my son in the previous shot. He was going to sit in for the whole video, but he's upstairs having an absolute conniption fit right now. So if you hear some screaming, that's what it is. This is Brie Jean. She's only 3 weeks old. She's a new girl in the neighborhood, and welcome. Anyways, I wanted to get down to the stats and everything here now. So Toronto, November, year over year, again, signs of a fantastic fall. Growth in sales was up 14.2%. The average prices were up 7.1%. So again, a very strong fall market. We'll probably see that when I update you in January. We'll see a little drop off in those stats. So that's the GTA in stats. But I also wanted to shed some light on, I was at a fantastic talk with an economist from Genworth the other day. Genworth are like CMHC, they underwrite high leverage mortgage. So anything that's more than 20% down of a mortgage, Genworth come in and they insure those mortgages with the government. So anyways, a high level economist it was in. All we're seeing in the media mostly at the moment is a lot of negativity. The headlines are saying the crash is coming, market's going to fall. But when we actually talk to people, the economists, they're not concerned at all. Things like interest rates, jobs, things like those, they see stability moving forward. Obviously, there are wild cards in our markets. Trump would be one of them, but hopefully, actually, we have everything sorted out there in terms of trade. So I just wanted to shed some light on some of these stats to kind of quell your fears. So 1 million people are coming into Canada, 1 million people expected to come into Canada in the next 10 years. About 200,000 of those per year expected to come into Ontario. So with that, it brings a lot of jobs and growth and house purchases and everything like that. A lot of new Canadians coming into the country. And he actually made an interesting comment on new Canadians and that demographic. New Canadians, they're generally 50 plus. Their credit scores are higher than any other demographic, and their delinquency rate on their mortgage is the lowest. So they really love these new Canadians coming into the country. And also another point on the new Canadians, they're bringing a huge swell of multi-dwellings. And we've heard it on the CBC the last 2 mornings, quite interestingly. After I heard this talk, there were conversations with both a realtor and also a lady in Mississauga who 30 years ago built a multi-dwelling home with her friends. At that time, they saw it as the only way she, as an independent woman, and her friends could get into the market and start building an asset long term. What else did he say? He said obviously our green belt is something that unfortunately creates a locked land mass, which is going to keep our prices high. So like in Vancouver, you have a mountain which landlocks that area, of course, keeping prices high. We have the green belt. Another interesting aside as well too, he said the largest growing demographic of buyer in Canada over the last decade were single women residences. What do single women want? They want security and low maintenance. Again, a key driver in the condominium market as well too. So yeah, he kind of ended on a note saying, look, that all these negative headlines, the quality of borrowers today is stronger than ever. And when I say the quality of borrowers, we mean that their ability to pay, their credit scores, their incomes are stronger than ever. So the projected outcome of in an interest rate hike, if we do see some interest rate hikes, they're not too concerned. Because we had the stress test brought in 2 years ago, but even still, if we have quite a number of interest rate hikes, they feel confident that our borrowers today can ride that out, and that the delinquency rates will be very low. Some very good news about what's kind of coming down the line economically for our neighbourhood. So again, it's Donal McCarthy here. The end of a decade, the end of a year. Happy season's greetings from us here at the office, and thank you all for your business and watching our updates on a monthly basis. Again, it's decade out here from Bridging and Donal McCarthy with Keller Williams Realty. Okay, have a fantastic holiday vacation. Take care. Ciao, ciao.